happening? Hold on, let me grab my mic. I don't know if y'all can really hear me, but like I said, what it do, what's happening? GIEnt in the building, man. We live right now. It's your host, DaGod in the building, man. We finna talk about it, man. We finna get on this motherfucking shit talking about this passport, man. Don't forget, y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. God's Inc. Entertainment is on YouTube. Personal Opinion Database Podcast Show, man. Y'all come tap in, join in with us. Come have some, some brunches, some lunch, and we're gonna talk about some things you dig. So yeah, we up in this motherfucker, man. But anyway, we finna get right into it, man. We was telling motherfuckers the other day we got some joints, man. We've been looking at on fucking YouTube, man. We got this one joint we want to look at. They say with 35,000, almost $36,000, you can build a whole community in Africa, Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Like we diving right into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We finna dive right into it. GIEnt, Personal Opinion Database Casting Shows on YouTube. This is DaGod in the building. We finna get right into it, man. We're gonna show y'all what we talking about. We get into this thing. We're gonna put this video up and play it for you right quick. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's how we do it in the city. That's how we do it in the city.
You for joining me, and I'm glad I finally been able to get you to come out here. I know you've been having babies and traveling, so welcome to
Thank you.
Migrating Culture Crossing.
So what made you want to do this?
Well, actually, it started from my own life. So when I first moved to Ghana 8 years ago, I wanted to build an off-grid, self-sufficient homestead, and I found 5 acres in the mountains, not too far from here, and built a house. I had a borehole, had solar, had an organic farm, and that's what started this whole process. So you know.
Hold on, man. Why this man look like one of my uncles or something? This dude look like one of my uncles on my daddy's side, like for real. I'm gonna have to call my uncle and talk to him. I had to show this to him, man. Look, if you watching this uncle now, you gotta come watch this, man. This dude look like one of y'all. He might be one of our peoples over here. Africa got a whole community waiting on us, man. Look at that house behind him, though. That house. Look at this. Do you see this house, man? What the? Yo, yeah, man. Let me finish watching this shit, man. Cause boy, do you see this house though? Do you see this house, man? Let me cut it up because I don't think y'all can hear it. Do you see this house?
So I went to sell that home, and when I sold that home, people from all over the world began calling me saying, "Hey, we saw that home that you lived in and you sold, and we want to do something similar, but we're afraid of getting scammed in Ghana. Can you help?" So it led to this
Wow.
project.
So in the global north, there's so much going on. There's so much unrest. And even for me, I feel like I need somewhere that I can go.
That you can escape
Oh
to.
yeah, exactly like that. Everything's gonna be there. And as you were saying, like when you were living on your homestead, things
See, and that's what's happening right now. There should be some civil unrest around this motherfucker. Y'all better get prepared, man. If you don't know your roots, man, you better study your roots, learn who your peoples is, man. You know what I'm talking about? Figure something out about your life, cause you might want to go back where your people's from. And, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know y'all may be hollering this, yeah, this, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, okay, all right, keep on playing, and it's gonna be a real big bad silk. See, cause what we ain't gonna talk about it. But anyway, we're gonna get into that later too. We're gonna talk about all that today. We finna talk about it all. And the reason why we should be on this passport thing. And for real. We on this passport thing for real deal out here. We ain't gonna play no game. And we're gonna show y'all a video on how to quickly and effectively get your passport fast. You know what I mean? We're gonna get on that too. Check it out. GIEnt God's Inc. Entertainment on YouTube, man.
like the pandemic didn't affect you.
Yeah, it didn't affect me at all. And before when I decided to buy that land, people said I was crazy, it's too far out, and the locals were saying, "Hey, O'Bruni," because they call us O'Bruni. So they're like, "Why would you come and live in the bush when you can afford to stay in the city?" And so I was like, you'll see.
Uh, what do you say they call it? What? We gotta run that back a little bit. Ubroni? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. We just gonna go back a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Cause I got he said Uberni.
Affect me at all. And before when I decided to buy that land, people said I was crazy, just too far out, and the locals were saying, "Hey, O'Bruni, you know."
Obroni, Obroni, Obroni. So y'all remember? Okay, look, Obroni. Listen to me now, y'all. He said Obroni, Obroni, Obroni. Hold on, let me look at y'all. Obroni, Obroni, no, no, Obroni, Obroni, no, 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 no. You don't do that, Obroni, Obroni, no. I don't know what Obroni mean, but hey, we can figure it out today. Let's get back into it. GIEnt, the builder. It's your boy, Ella the God. It's the motherfucking personal opinion database casting shows, and we talking about utilizing your passport. And let's open up some thoughts, man. We finna open up your brain today, man. You finna be wondering like, oh, where can I go? Where can I go? Trying to roll. We ain't finna play no game, Judy.
Because they call us O'Bruni. So they're like, why would you come and live in the bush when you can afford to stay in the city? And so it's like, you know, you'll see, you know, because there was something in the back of my mind saying that something is going to happen. I didn't know what, but I told my family something is going to happen because there's too much debt in the.
Shout out Vanessa Canby. Shout out Vanessa Canby for bringing us this video, yo. For real. Appreciate you. Yo, I ain't never saw this video. It's a blind reaction. Umbroni. Remember that, y'all. Umbrani. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, we're gonna get back into it.
World. And so it was like, well, what do you think is going to happen? Like, I don't know. You know, might be a war. It could be anything. But lo and behold, when the pandemic came around, it was like, hey, Eric, you were right.
Oh
It's
god.
like I was like, it was like, you know, and they started getting fearful in the U.S. because you know things just got kind of unnerving with food restrictions, and they was like, you know, you can't get the food you need. I was like, well, y'all welcome to come here, family. I'm okay. You know, I rarely had to go into the city. I had everything I needed right at my
Wow.
homestead.
Where were you living before you moved to Ghana?
So I'm originally from Alabama in the United States, and but I lived 20 years in Atlanta, Georgia, before relocating here to Ghana.
Okay.
And since I've been here 8 years ago, I haven't left. I haven't been back. I haven't been out of Ghana. I've just been right here working.
Like I said, do y'all see this house, man? Do y'all see this house, man? Look at this house. Man, come on, yo. Oh my God, I would sit out on that front porch and smoke so much weed. Holler at my kinfolk them down the block, whatever they doing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, what y'all trying to do, man? What's happening? We live right now, man. We might have some pop in. I just shared the link on my Facebook. Might have some kinfolk come through this thing. We live on Twitch, man. We live on Twitch, man. We gonna go live on YouTube later too. We gonna go live on YouTube. We're gonna give y'all a little bit of that YouTube lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, with your boy Ella the God in the business. ILLA Ella DA God. You dig? GOD Gomaz, the bar, beauty, strength, wisdom. You dig? Let's go. Hey, in the bidding, in the bidding. Yeah.
Wow. And what made you want to move here in the first place?
You know, initially I just wanted to leave the U.S. And initially I looked at Brazil, and but the problem there was I didn't really want to learn Portuguese, and there, you know, you don't have this fluent English speaking people. You know, you have to learn Portuguese. So I was like, Brazil is.
See now? That's what I be talking about, man. Y'all probably want it, man. Look, so if you want to move and leave about the United States, remember you got to go learn a whole nother language. Just like how when they come here, they got to come learn Spanish. And we got, well, no. But if we go anywhere else, we got to learn their language. Somebody tell me. Make it make sense.
Was out. So I started looking at Africa, somewhere in Africa, and Ghana popped up because, number one, a lot of people speak English,
Mm.
and two, the cultures are similar to the West, about as similar as you can get in Africa.
Mhm.
So I was like, and then it was safe, it was peaceful. So I was like, yeah, that's what I want. I wanted peace and freedom.
Mhm.
And so that's why I chose. This was my first. I had never been to Africa, had never been to Ghana, Africa, anything. So I came in like October 2016. I stayed an entire month, and during that month before I left, I had decided that I would make this my home, and
Wow.
so that was October, November time frame, and so December, I met my family during a Christmas get together with all my family. Like I'm the youngest of 9 children, so we have a big family. So we all came together, and I told them, family, I have something to tell you guys. I'm leaving, going to Ghana, I'm moving. It was like, when? I was like, as soon as I sell my stuff. So 2 months later, February, end of February, I was uh, moving here.
Wow. That is a big step. Just like that, like made the decision, came to visit, moved.
Well, you talk about bold. Man, look, y'all. He look like he pretty young still, yeah. I mean, he pretty still young. He pretty still young. Look like he pretty still young. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense to y'all, like what I said, pretty still young. But anyway, some of us, man, we already could do this at an early age, a young age. Man, come on, y'all. Personal opinion database casting shows. This is your host, Ella the God, and we are speaking about moving to Ghana, Africa. $40,000 to build a community for you and your people. We gonna get into a quick video to show y'all, how to get your passports and you know get it pretty swiftly if you just follow the steps and do what you got to do and don't waste no time. I'm gonna tell you the main thing about getting the passport is just having the money. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you can afford to wait, not waste or spend that money. Make sure you can afford to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could spend that money, then hey, he wants to come and be in the show. So we're gonna go ahead and finish letting y'all watch this video, and we're gonna present this to y'all. Like I said, it's a quick and efficient way for y'all to get y'all passport. So check it out. You know what I mean? Check it out real quick. Take a look at the video, and then we're gonna get back in there, join in, figgity, diggity, wiggity, wiggity, chickity, wiggity, wiggity. Let's. Top of the morning. What's happening, man? It's your boy, Ella the God, and GIEnt, man. Today, we about to go take a trip. We're going to get a passport. We're going to show y'all how simple and easy it is to get your passport. Come on, y'all come over. Let's go. All right, first things first. You want to go online and you want to go to U.S. application passport. You want to click this link here. Hit that link, and it's going to bring you to a page, right? Once you get to this page, You're going to read all of the information needed about getting a passport. You want to know if you want to rush it. You want to apply for a new one if you're getting a new one. Yeah, this is the replacement passports here. This is how you prepare to apply. So you want to go here and find out all the things. Make sure you have a photo. You can take a photo here. It'll allow you to upload your digital photos here. You can watch the video. It'll tell you everything you need to know about taking the steps to get your U.S. passport. Calculate your passport fees. Look up your processing time. If you want to get them for your children, you can also get passports for your children as well. If I was you, I would get the passport book and the card. Get both of them. Go to the form, print out the form. Get the form off of the site, and once you go to the fill out the application online form, it'll allow you to fill out your application online and you can submit it. And it'll come out to be printed. Form out, fill it out completely. Put everything that you need to know on your form, fill it out completely. There's going to be a few pages on here. You're going to have to read everything and fill everything out. Okay, so now that we done did all of that, now we finna get dressed and we finna go down here to the post office, take our picture, pay for it, ship it off, all that. We finna get it done and then we can wait for our passport. We ready. We finna go get this passport, y'all. We're gonna go get our passport. Going to the post office, do everything we need to do, fill out forms, and we're gonna be on our way. We just finished completing the process of getting our passport paid for. Everything is shipped off. We're gonna wait on our passport. When you go and get your passport, remember to take a copy of your birth certificate because you're gonna have to send off your original birth certificate. Get expedition. It'll take 3 to 6 weeks, possibly a little shorter. It depends on if you've ever been in the system and needs to get registered through the clearance of the United States embassy and all that. So you gotta go get cleared. What up, y'all? We're back. We about to go check the mailbox. It's been about 2, maybe 3 weeks or so. We about to go check the mailbox and see if our passport's here. So we got an email. So we're gonna go. All right, y'all. So guess what, y'all? It was official. It's in the mail. We got the first piece of our equipment for our passport. All right, guys, we got it here. We're about to open it up and see what's inside. Voila. Your passport. All right, it's been about another week and a half or so. We got another email. We're going to the mailbox. Like I figured, y'all, this is the second piece to the passport that came. So, we're going to go inside. We're going to open it up. All right, y'all, we're going to open this piece of mail here. We're going to see what's in here. And you see it says important information. All right, now I'm not gonna show y'all my passport, but I'm gonna show you. They gave me a little protective thing. So they give you one of these to put your passport in. You put your passport in here, but the passport is definitely in here. I got my card. Now I got both. Now we waiting on is the birth certificate to return. We'll get that in another week. Final process. Birth certificate came in. Follow week. Time to go travel now. GIENT in the building. You already know what time it is. Your boy DaGod. Yo, you have no excuses now, man. You have no excuses, man. No excuses, man. If you're working hard, you play hard. You know what I mean? You already see what's going on. You already understand. If you know, you know. That's the lingo. You did. And that's what they say. If you know, that's the lingo. And we're going to get right back into this other one again, man, because we're going to finish watching that joint, man. We got to finish talking about, see what he was saying, man. This man, we look, we ran it back a little bit, too. So we're going to go back just a little notch, because he was saying he just got up and left and went, man. That's a bold move, for real. He just said, man, I'm finna go over here, and I'm finna go and live. And then he told his whole family, like, look, y'all, I'm finna go live. Look, y'all, I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. Appreciate do what you do with the crew. But I'ma go do what it do. And I'm finna go make it do what it do. My man didn't play no games, yo. None whatsoever, man. We finna get back into it though, man, because like I said, that was a bold move, boy. Who about that life though? Who really out here about that life though? Who is about that life though? Let go. Let's see what he talking about though.
This was my first. I had never been to Africa. And never been to Ghana, Africa, anything. So I came in like October 2016. I stayed an entire month, and during that month before I left, I had decided that I would make this my home, and
Wow.
so that was October, November time frame, and so December, I met my family during a Christmas get together with all my family. Like I'm the youngest of 9 children, so we have a big family. So we all came together, and I told them, family, I have something to tell you guys. I'm leaving, going to Ghana, I'm moving. It was like, when? I was like, as soon as I sell my stuff. So 2 months later, February, the end of February, I was moving here.
Wow. That is a big step. Just like that, like made the decision, came to visit, moved.
Just moved, yeah.
So this is the one bedroom duplex. It's 35,950 US dollars if you get the half price, which means you pay up front and you wait 3 years for delivery.
Exactly, exactly. People like, oh, Eric, I don't want to, that's too much risk. But I say, okay, well, let's look at the full price, over 70,000. You can take the full price and have a payment plan, but then you pay 30%, up front. You pay 30% when we get your walls up. You pay 30% when we get the roof on, and you pay the final 10% when we complete it. So you pay 30%, you've almost paid 50%.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just do the 50%, and so it just makes sense to do. So all of our buyers.
I mean, hold on, man. Hey, so let's run it back, let's run it back, cause that's. I understand what he's saying, though. We gotta see. Look. Hold on, run it back, run it back. Hold on, yeah, we gotta run it back.
Like that, like made the decision, came to visit, moved.
Just moved, yeah.
So this is the one bedroom duplex. It's 35,950 US dollars if
35,950 US dollars. We better calculate. Hey, I told y'all we live right now, man. We talking numbers live, man. We ain't finna play with y'all no more, man. It ain't about the money like T.I. said, man. Look, we ain't got time, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, come on now. And this right here is something that I know a lot of these females be getting every year on taxes, bro. Come on. If you cared about your family, GIEnt in the building. Personal opinion database casting show with your boy Ella the God in the building. And we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Bruh, the man said pay half, right? Half of that, 50%. Okay, 50%, half of 35,000 is $16,475. I know a lot of people be getting that shit with like 9, 10 kids out here. Y'all probably getting more than that. Y'all probably getting 100,000. Government be getting all this goddamn money. Man, if men could get that kind of money, man, don't y'all understand what men would do if men could get that kind of money with their kids and shit like that for real? Like what y'all be doing? Like y'all running around here buying all what the bro, y'all feel crazy, man. Like what the fudge sickle is going on, man, for real, man. We gon' man, I'm tell y'all gonna mess around. I'm gonna be over in the DR, y'all woman, the Dominican Republic around this move. So you better tap in now because listen to my man again when he get y'all this map. Check him out now because we ain't gonna give it to y'all too many times. And we're gonna let y'all, like I said, calculate it yourself.
If you get the half price, which means you pay up front and you wait 3 years for delivery.
Exactly, exactly. People like, oh, Eric, I don't want to, that's too much risk. But I say, okay, well, let's look at the full price, over 70,000. You can take the full price and have a payment plan, but then you pay 30%, up front. You pay 30% when we get your walls up. You pay 30% when we get the roof on, and you pay the final 10% when we complete it. So you pay 30%, you've almost paid 50%.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just do the 50%, and so it just makes sense to do. So all of our buyers do the 50%, but if you want the half price, if you want the full price, we'll give it to you. You will get your home in 2 years under the full price.
Okay, so you get it a year quicker. Yeah.
I mean, they gotta build a joint, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time to get it all build it up and everything. So that's understandable though, you know what I mean? So, we can't
Okay,
argue
so
with that. You can't argue with that. You know what I mean? My man, they're gonna build you a whole come on, man. Bruh. Bro, you gonna fuck around and get you a whole motherfucking community built over here, bruh. A whole community. That man just said that's for one house like this, bruh. Like they said, these people don't need tiny houses, bro. You know how many tiny houses? Come on, man. You know how many tiny houses? Come on, man. You can get a tiny house, 1,000 of them all that be nice. But you can't go over there with that Western mentality though. That European mindset. You gotta let that go. I had to bring it forth. I'm sorry. I gotta let y'all know. You can't go over there with the Western mentality, yo. You can't go over there with the Western mentality, the European mindset, the American ways. No, you're in Africa now. You're in Ghana. You are not in America anymore. Things are different. The government system is different. Politics are different.
This is the open plan kitchen living area and dining space. And it's solid wood, granite tops, really nice tiles and everything. Love it. It's a good space.
Yes, you even have a little wine rack here, right there. Yeah.
Honestly, see when you say the price, $35,000 rent in Accra, you have to pay it a year up front. People are paying $30,000 for 1 year's rent in Accra.
1 year, you see that?
And then you could actually have this. So this is the bedroom, really great size, built-in wardrobes, again, solid wood.
Real hard wood.
And all the way to the ceiling. Perfect. Loads and loads of space. And nicely, arranged.
Come on, y'all. Look at it though. Like they said. See, I know y'all wonder with that time frame, year long, bruh. They unless you go see. I mean that too. If you're thinking that way, if you're thinking how I'm about to say, if you got $200,000, $300,000, you know what I'm saying, you gonna pay. Yeah, they gonna do that shit quick, 6 months. But you got to pay the people, man. You can't just have anybody can work for you for free, man. You got to. You got to pay the people, man. You got to pay the workers, man. You got to treat them people right, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with this America shit. Motherfuckers over here working for free. And the motherfucker workers is treating these motherfuckers right, but they getting treated wrong. Come on, man. Fuck this. Bruh, fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit. Man, y'all just seen that motherfucker. I'm gonna play it again in the middle of this motherfucker video after I get finished it one more time.
With the hanger, with the drawer. That's really nice.
Yeah, and we do a lot of our carpentry work right here on site. So we have our own carpenters.
Made in Ghana.
Yeah, and we even do the beds, the nightstands, so they can purchase that from us.
That is so great.
Yeah, very.
See, got his own carpenters, man. They got their own carpet. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's my man name on Instagram? I think his name is Come On Man. What's his name? Instagram, Come On Man or something. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And then again, we've got the wood doors, and into the ensuite, which is also the guest toilet. So there's two doors, one from the kitchen living area and one from the bedroom.
So we call that in the U.S. we call it Jack and Jill bathroom. It's, yes.
So for the property we were just in, what would the maintenance fee be?
So that one's gonna be about $50 per month.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's based on the size of the home.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you guys seeing and hearing and watching and listening to this? Like, look at this man. What in the hell, yo? Do y'all see this? Look at this. Oh my God. This is crazy. Look at how they lay. Come on, y'all. My man said he don't even be going into the town where all the American people be at, man. Like, come on, man. This is really blowing me right now. This is blowing me. I'm doing a blind reaction right now, man. This is blowing me though. I can't believe I'm watching this. This is crazy. Oh my God. You know what though? I want to see what they talking about living in Costa Rica though. Let's dive right into it, man.
The other day, and I had a post that stopped my scroll. It was a statistic about Costa Rica that 80% of expats that move to Costa Rica end up leaving within 2 years. So I kind of got curious. I'm like, what's happening that a person will pack up all their stuff, leave their country of origin, move to Costa Rica, and then end up packing up again and leaving? So I want to share my experience of the good, bad, and ugly of Costa Rica. Maybe it will help someone out there. I don't know. But there's no perfect country on this planet. You're not going to find that. Every country has its issues. But I believe if you are choosing to live somewhere else, empower yourself by really seeing if the good, the bad, and the ugly actually works for you. And then that way you're making a choice based on awareness. But sometimes life doesn't work like that. You only may truly know until you get here. And if it does happen and then you find that, hey, this is not the country for me, it's okay. You can choose again. Sometimes we think we're stuck with our choices, but you can always choose again. So enjoy this video. Make sure you like, share, comments, and also subscribe.
Damn, Charlotte. Like, I ain't even expect to see all that. Like, I ain't know that shit was gonna be like that. She came with the really real quick on a nigga. Like, damn, Charlotte. I'm like, damn, she just fucked me up, cuz. She fucked me up with that. Boy, I had to sit there and look for a minute. Like, hold on, what she talking about, cuz? Let me see what she talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Now we finna get into the video, though. We finna see what she talking about. You know what I mean? Cause damn, Charlotte, boy, you just fucked me up with that, girl. You fucked me up with that one. I ain't gonna lie. Let go.
You like, share, comments, and also subscribe. U.S. does an exceptional job in making our lives very convenient. And when you travel to other parts of the world, you notice immediately when you don't have those conveniences, simple conveniences like your garbage being picked up. I was off grid and I had a different experience with that.
Garbage pickup happened once a week, and you had to take your garbage to a physical location. I didn't have a vehicle, so I had to walk the garbage to that location. And it was up that hill. So take the garbage, start to walk up this hill right here.
I wanted to give y'all a sense of the hill. So this is now approaching the top of the hill. I'm all the way back down there. All the way back down there.
Yeah, you just got you a subscriber. I'm sharing this video and everything. Like, yo, awareness, y'all. We was just looking at the Ghana in Africa. We talking about passports. We just, opening up thought on travel right now. Like, damn, boy, she just messed me up. But like, yo, this lady right here, boy, I'm finna subscribe. Cause she just opened my eyes. For real. Like, nigga. But let's get back into it though.
And we still continuing, y'all. Still continuing.
Costa Rica is a dog friendly country. These dogs just showed up. Don't know whose dogs they were, maybe community dogs. So if you have a dog phobia, you probably need to get over it because everywhere you go, you will encounter a dog.
Okay, yeah. That canceled it for me. I never moved to Costa Rica. I'm a yeah, like thank you for sharing this video. Yeah, you already know I'm never going to motherfucking Costa Rica to live, but I go visit because it motherfucker we don't do dogs. I mean, we already trying to escape the Carcass Mountain peoples anyway. So we don't do dogs. We don't do no canines. We're gonna go back. Well, I just wanted to see because I synced this video and I was like, Costa Rica, that'll be a nice place to live too. But I'm like, let's just see, man, because that Ghana one was really sorry. That Ghana one, look. Okay, we did Ghana. We doing Costa Rica. I'm finna pull up a Dominican Republican one day. Oh, I'm gonna pull up. I don't know, Brazil or something. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up somewhere else. We just finna blind reaction look at these joints because Lord Jesus, did you see the walk to the trash can? And then did you see the trash can? Lord Jesus, what if it's full? What if it's full? And what if it's a whole bunch of animals and shit around that shit? And then she's like, look, dogs everywhere. Oh, hell no. No.
Or a pack of dogs. This dog right here was causing me some trauma. It would bark at me, and one day it had the nerve to come right up to me, and I said, no, no, no. Cannot be afraid. Let's talk about the food in Costa Rica, y'all. They are plating these plates. They are plating these.
Damn. You just had to come show me some food. Then you see, ooh, look at us. You give you the good, the bad, the ugly. I told you I'm finna subscribe. I gotta subscribe. I'm a like and look. I ain't got a comment. I'm doing a blind reaction. So hey, let's go.
Plates. I had some really good food, but there's a difference between food you get in a tourist town versus in a soda, which is a mom and pop restaurant. This is a plantain pizza. Ooh, y'all.
Lord, why is she showing me this food, Lord? Jesus, why is she showing me this food, Lord? Jesus, don't do me like that. I just said I don't like dogs and I don't want to go. I said I visit though. I visit. Yeah, we visit.
Oh, and I also love that you can order smoothies, pretty much at any soda smoothies. They call them naturals. This is a guanapa smoothie, which is a soursop smoothie. Cost of food overall, I think it's very affordable, especially fruits and vegetables. If you buy them from the fruit stands and if you get the brands that are non American, it is affordable. This here cost me about $28. I also had some fresh eggs as well, but y'all can get that in the US. I firmly believe the food in the US is truly killing us. When I am here in Costa Rica, I am not lactose intolerant, but when I'm in the US, I cannot drink the milk there. Transportation can be a little bit of challenge here in Costa Rica, especially if you're trying to get to other parts. It can be expensive, but the bus system is very affordable. I had to travel 5 hours away. By taxi, it would have cost me $2.50 versus $10.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. I smoke weed like Snoop Dogg. I gotta find somewhere where I can go smoke me some weed and it don't got no seeds. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can grow my own weed in Ghana or Costa Rica. Somebody looked it up and tell me if we can grow our own weed in Ghana or Costa Rica. You know, American citizen type shit. I don't know. However it may go, I don't know. Something, they got their own rules, laws. I don't know how they do it. And there gotta be no American citizen shit. We just be natural shit. However, just is it legal or however? What the hell? Cause nigga, boy, money went on, nigga gotta have that money one on.
Spike bus
Yeah, girl.
is on the bus. The bus.
Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to add
She
this
said she
scrolling
taking the
animation to your
bus. That
website
must be
in
like a
Wix.
little city joint.
The buses here do not have air conditioning. So basically, you're opening your window to get that fresh air. I didn't have a problem with it. You adapt, sometimes it did get hot, but you just go with the flow. The scenery is beautiful. So it wasn't a hassle for me. Sometimes things happen unexpectedly on these buses. While we were traveling, I heard a pop. I had been asleep. That pop woke me up. Didn't think anything of it because no one around me was panicking, fell back asleep, and then woke back up again. We were at a gas station and we actually had a flat tire. Now, this is what I love about the people of Costa Rica. They did not panic at all. For long bus rides, you do stop part of the way. Everyone has to get off the bus, but they stop at a place where you can grab some food. Just make sure you are getting back on the right bus. Internet, Wi-Fi has been really good here, even off grid. So if you have a remote business, need to work remote, you will have no issues at all.
Damn it. There she go again. She keep giving the good, the bad, and the ugly. God damn it. We gonna look. We gonna come back to you because you doing too much right now. I want to finish this Ghana joint again. We gotta cut that land right there, boy. Oh, wait, we gonna come back. Let go. Hey, we diving right back into it, man. We get into it one more time, cause boy, yeah, let's talk about it.
And that takes care of all of the maintenance here on the land. This is 200 acres. It has amenities. It has swimming pool, gym, sauna. We're putting everything in here. So
And what about security? Will that also be covered?
24/7 security, and then each home will come standard with a security camera system and burglar.
Oh, right. Oh, amazing. Perfect. Wow, I really didn't expect to see some rabbits around here.
Rabbit mascots. Yes. Yeah.
They're so cute.
Hello, guys. How are you guys? Just chilling.
They're actually so cute. So what's the purpose of the rabbits?
Well, somebody asked me, Eric, are those going to be pets? I said, yeah, they're going to be pets up until the point they're eaten.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so it's for food.
Yes. Okay, so welcome to this is what we call Pocket A. We'll be doing 4 of these pockets. This is the first of 4 pockets. This first pocket will contain about 20 homes. The other 3 pockets will contain about 30 homes.
Okay.
And the reason we call it pocket is because there's an architect in the US by the name of Ross Chapman, kind of a famous architect, and he came up with this concept called pocket communities. He said the way we build homes in the West is all wrong because we build these long rows of homes, and the person has a private backyard that they go into, and then they come to the front, they get in their car and they leave. So you're staying in a house 10, 20 years and you don't really know your neighbors. And he said, a better way would be to build fewer homes and place them around like a common area that will invite people to come out and socialize with each other.
Oh,
So
that's really nice.
so we were tied and committed to that idea. So we created pockets, which means that we can only build, it forces us to build fewer homes, but we try to be more conservative about, saving trees and about just having natural landscaping.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
that's what you'll see here. Now,
See,
this
yeah.
this home here, this was actually supposed to have been my house, but I wanted a wellness center, so we're gonna convert this temporarily into a wellness center. This is the largest home that we sell. It's a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house, but it's going to become our wellness.
See, look. You see them numbers right there? You see them numbers, boy. There go them numbers. Do your calculation. Do your calculation. Go ahead, get your calculators out. Do them numbers and calculate. They said do half 3 years. And like I said, if you one of them people, you got you a couple of million, you got you some money. You can do that shit in about 6 to 8 months. And you gonna have a whole fucking town in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get you a whole town. Look, we gonna go back to that Costa Rica too though. Cause see, look, I'm bouncing back and forth. Matter of fact, we finna bounce back to the Costa Rica now. So we can go ahead and see what that we're talking about. Cause yeah, we balancing it out right now. We gonna bounce back to the Costa Rica. Let's see what she was finished saying though.
What you have to be aware of are outages. So, what I mean by outages are electric and water outages. Costa Rica is an environmentally friendly country, so they're going to practice sustainable practices here. So, the way they source their electricity is through hydro.
GIEnt personal opinion database casting shows on YouTube. God's Inc. Entertainments. Tap in. It's your host, Illa the guy, man, and we talking about utilizing your passport and opening your mind to thoughts of where you can go and things to see, places to live. You know what I mean? If you just not tuning in, you got to go back and rewatch it from the beginning. But hey, it is what it is. You dig? Y'all just tapped in. We gonna finish watching this joint because, like I said, we balancing it out right now. We finna see what's the best. We balancing out from Costa Rica to Ghana right now. Then we're gonna look at some 10 countries that got to legalize marijuana. Cause we trying to see what's the best places to visit and go around here where you get your passport. And like I said, we're gonna run that video back one more time. That quick and easy way to get your passport. Y'all stay tuned, all right?
Hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is when you use water to convert it into kinetic energy. And y'all seen those wind turbines. They take that kinetic energy, convert it into mechanical energy, which is now turned into your electricity. So with, let's say you have a rain shortage and everything that's happening with climate change, if it's not raining as much, you're going to have to probably have some outages to sustain what you have. Thankfully, the area where I am, so this is where it also becomes important about where you live, is I'm surrounded by a body of water, a lake, and it has been raining quite a bit here. Initially, they were going to do those outages, but when I got here, that rain started pouring down. It started coming down consistently. So we haven't had any outages. So make sure you're familiar with the area you're moving to. Are they going to have those outages? I know some places that are having both a They're doing outages for the water as well as for the electricity. And depending on when you are, it could be like for 3 hours. It could be.
So the video that we are watching is why Americans are leaving Costa Rica, but she's giving you the good, the bad, the ugly on why you possibly might want to live there or don't want to live there. But you know, from watching what I was saying, I already know I never lived there because I don't do dogs the way she said that they do the dogs out there. So I'm good on that. I ain't got time. You know what I mean? I ain't really be doing all that shit. Man. I ain't really be running for no dog. I hate dogs in America. So what the fuck? I never go nowhere else. I have to deal with nobody else dog. But then she hit me with that food too. That food looks so goddamn good. Oh my god, that's one way to get me is through some food, man. You get me through some food, it's over with, over with. But only if I know how to make it myself.
For longer. So these are things y'all have to be aware of. Maybe consider bringing a generator if you're making this home. Things to consider. Are you going to be okay with that? Like if you don't have any water, electricity. Personally, I'm good with it. The life here is so simple that you just learn to go with the flow. Go with the flow, sis.
See, and like I was saying about being in Ghana, you know what I mean? When you leave the country of America, you got to remember you can't go into these other people's countries with this American mindset thinking that you just going to go over here and be like some American bully or some shit. No, it don't work like that. It don't fucking work like that, okay? God damn you motherfuckers. Hey, we got another video we're gonna share. Trump said he finna goddamn release the motherfucking freedom of speech around this bitch. You know what I mean? How y'all feel about that? That man said he finna release a law of freedom of speech again. People get to talk shit, slap a bitch any kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna cause though, because y'all motherfuckers gonna be paying attention to how they smoke. That's why motherfuckers leaving out of this country. I mean, if you pay attention, look at all the major stores and companies and everything leaving about this motherfucker. Come motherfucker finna start putting lawsuits on your
So, something that may not work for everyone is life is really simple here, especially if you live in some of these smaller towns. It is simple. Like my daily life, I would wake up. This is where I'm living, get my exercise in. I purposely moved from off grid to integrate within the community because it's not sustainable. You have to be a part of the community for any of this to work.
Seeing like he was saying in the joint about Africa too, you know what I mean? That joint, yeah, we got to go back over there to the Africa joint. We're gonna go back over to the see, like he was saying in this joint, he didn't even have to go into the fucking city. He been over there for 8 years and didn't never had to go into the city because everything he needed it was right there on his own land. You know what I'm saying? It was on his own land. Now where she at, she paying for some shit that somebody else already built who probably came with the same ideas how he did when he moved there. You know what I'm talking about? So you know what I mean? Hey, the choice is yours. You know what I mean? Let's finish watching this Ghana joint. We back in Africa. We gonna go back to Costa Rica in a minute, but we gotta show y'all another joint.
In the center where we're gonna have a natural.
Like I said, look at them numbers. Pay installments, receive house in 2 years. Half pay up front, receive house in 3 years. You gotta remember it take time to build from the ground up and find your land. Everywhere you gonna go, where you gonna put it, what you gonna need. You know what I mean? That shit gonna take about 3 years. Again. Like I said, unless you a millionaire, you got them trillion, billion, million dollars. Get the money right now. Are you gonna be? Yeah.
Empathic doctor staff this, and she'll be doing things like colonics, and we'll have a massage room in here. Yes, so we're converting this, it's be like this.
It's huge, like in comparison to the first house we went in.
Yes, so we can accommodate larger families, so from small to larger families, we can accommodate them. Open floor plan with, again, the kitchen and You have your living room area together. You have a
GIEnt,
sliding
personal opinion database
glass door
casting
here.
shows on
So, and
YouTube.
all of
God
these
Sync
homes are
Entertainment's
just
baby.
really
It's your host, Ella the
based
God
off
in the
my
building.
original home.
Utilizing your
You
passport,
know,
man.
there's
Let me open
when I
you
first moved here, I
to
was
some
looking at a
thoughts.
house
You know what I
called
mean?
Earthship, and so that's
Trying to
what
open
I
somebody's
based
thoughts, man.
my designs off of was the Earthship, and these houses are, you know, give you the slanted roof so you can do rainwater
Man,
harvesting
look
and
at this
have the
house,
windows up
man.
top. So, and you notice how cool it is. There's no AC here, but we're using the earth blocks instead of the concrete blocks.
Now remember, now anybody come visit me in Africa, Ghana, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, and whatever. You remember you gotta have your own transportation. So if you gonna come visit me, you better have your levels of your money up. You know what I'm talking about? Cause that means you on my level. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta worry about that. You gonna have all that shit over there anyway. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna be to come through like a come through, cause to come through with the come through. You know what I mean? Yada tickety biggity boo boo. Ha ha.
It helps to keep the house cooler. So
Nice.
yes, so
And I guess I've got one question, which is, why did you not leave the earth blocks exposed on the outside?
very good question. Because these blocks are cured by the sun. They're not baked in an oven. When you bake the bricks in an oven, they get super hard and they can withstand the weather. But when you just cure them in the sun, they're not nearly as hard. So you have to plaster over them if you want them to last forever, or else the weather will wear them away.
I see, okay. Because I love the look of
Of
the
the
earth
natural,
brick.
yeah, everybody does. So, but it's very expensive to.
See, they be giving you a lot of stuff you gotta think about on here. They giving you everything you gotta think about. You gotta think about all that before you make the move, man. So that means if you can goddamn mastermind yourself in 24 hours, man, get this shit done, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit back and just wait there, you know what I mean? Then shit, that shit come out to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to talk to my remedial folks. That's all. I only talk to the remedial people because, you know, I'm here for the remedial people. I'm sorry. I am. I'm here trying to get my people to understand. You know what I'm talking about? It's no joke for real.
To bake them in an oven, yeah, those tend to be much more expensive. So,
Okay.
but it's a possibility we might add that someday.
What I love is like the view. It's just nature all around. Like out of this window, stunning.
Yes.
The trees. It's
Yeah,
like
we're
the tree
trying
of
to cut
life.
down as few trees as
Like,
possible. We don't just go
share,
and just cut down
comment,
everything and
subscribe,
start over. We're trying to work around the
like,
trees.
share,
So yeah, and here you
comment,
see that we use
subscribe.
the ceramic tiles that resemble wood because in the West we like a lot of wood flooring, but you can't really use wood here because they tend to warp because of the humidity and heat. We have a room that we
Now, mind you, we're just watching the joint, basically talking about buying versus living. You know what I mean? This is buying in a place, and the other one is living in a place. I mean, which both of you will be staying in a place, but at the same time, one of them you can possibly just, disappear from and go somewhere else, and don't have anything to leave behind unless you buy that. But you know what I'm saying. Other than that, you know what I mean. When you build somewhere, shit, that's forever, man. Nigga, that shit gonna be there. You know what I mean? That's shit. You ain't gotta ever sell that. You can keep that shit, keep upgrading that shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, man, boy, I'm trying to put y'all up on the game, bro. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm telling y'all keep coming in, man. Keep contacting me out, bro. I'm finna put y'all up on some game, bro. I promise you I got a Trump book. I want y'all to hear all that, man. It's some stuff motherfucker gotta comprehend out here, man. On the real, for real. On the real. So look, we're gonna bang the joint one more time for y'all in the midst of this while we get to it. You dig? Let's go. Top of the morning, What's happening, man? It's your boy, Ella the God at GIEnt, man. Today we about to go take a trip. We're going to get a passport. We're gonna show y'all how simple and easy it is to get your passport. Come on, y'all come over and look up. All right, first things first. You want to go online and you want to go to that here. This is how you prepare to apply. So you want to go here and find out all the things. Make sure you have a photo. You can take a photo here. It'll allow you to upload your digital photos here. You can watch the video. It'll tell you everything you need to know about taking the steps to get your U.S. passport. Calculate your passport fees. Look up your processing time. If you want to get them for your children, you can also get passports for your children as well. If I was you, I would get the passport book and the card. Get both of them. Go to the form, print out the form. Get the form off of the site, and once you go to the fill out the application online form, it'll allow you to fill out your application online and you can submit it. And it'll come out to be printed. Form out, fill it out completely. Put everything that you need to know on your form, fill it out completely. There's going to be a few pages on here. You're going to have to read everything and fill everything out. Okay, so now that we done did all of that, now we're going to get dressed. We're going to go down here to the post office, take our picture, pay for it, ship it off, all that. We're going to get it done, and then we're going to wait for our passport. We ready. We're going to go get this passport, y'all. We're going to go get our passport. We're going to the post office, do everything we need to do, fill out forms, and we're going to be on our way. We just finished completing this process of getting our passport paid for, everything is shipped off. We're going to wait on our passport. When you go and get your passport, remember to take a copy of your birth certificate because you're going to have to send off your original birth certificate. Get expedition. It'll take 3 to 6 weeks, possibly a little shorter. It depends on if you've ever been in the system and needs to get registered through the clearance of the United States Embassy and all that. So, you know, you got to go get cleared. What up, y'all? We back. We about to go check the mailbox. It's been about 2 or maybe 3 weeks or so. We about to go check the mailbox to see if our passport is here, but we got an email. So we're going to go. All right, y'all. So guess what, y'all? It was official. It's in the mail. We got the first piece of our equipment for our passport. All right, guys, we got it here. We're about to open it up and see what's inside. Voila. Your passport. All right, it's been about another week and a half or so. We got another email. We're going to the mailbox. Like I figured, y'all, this is the second piece to the passport that came. So, you know, we're going to go inside. We're going to open it up. All right, y'all, we're going to open this piece of mail here. We're going to see. Where you see is that important information. All right, now I'm not gonna show y'all my passport, but I'm gonna show you. They gave me a little protective thing. So they give you one of these to put your passport in. You put your passport in here, but the passport is definitely in here. I got my card. Now I got both. Now we waiting on is the birth certificate to return. We'll get that in another week. Final process. Birth certificate came in. Follow week. Time to go travel now.
Where you going when you get your passport? Where you going when you get your passport? Where is you going when you? Are you even gonna go get your passport? For real, though, be honest with yourself. Is you gonna go get your passport? Like, share, comment, subscribe. My bad, y'all. GIEnt.
Top of the morning.
GOD.S Entertainment's on YouTube. Yeah, we gonna hop back into it one more time. Y'all, let go.
Pass back here that we're going to convert that into a massage area so they can come get massage. And then this is like in the regular house, this would be the laundry area.
All right, okay, like utility room.
Yeah, but we've converted this into like a space that we can do colonics. So she'll be doing her colonics in this area. So we have another bedroom and we have a full bathroom right there. Then another bedroom over here. Yeah, so pretty decent size.
Yeah, no, they are very good sizes.
And then over here's the main master bedroom, and it has a bathroom inside it, so the ensuite. And then this one has a bathtub instead of a shower.
And there'll be like garden space around the property?
Exactly.
Man,
Ready
look,
to
check
back
it out though. On
fiery
the real,
female
for real
founders?
though, you gotta think about
Alumni
it like this though. You can go out and then play right here, man, and you could build your own Walmart, Circle K, anything you want to build out in these type of places. If you got your moolah whoop, you know what I'm talking about? You got to get your moolah whoop. You know what I'm talking about? And don't forget they call them jabronis. I'm just playing. They don't call them jabronis. I forgot what they call them. You got to rewind the video and go see what they call them. What they call it? They call them some kind of boop. I don't know. It was something, but yeah.
It will be a metal fencing.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What is the size of?
All right. So if they're buying a 4-bedroom home, the standard lot is 100 feet by 80.
Oh, right. Okay.
If it's a smaller home, it's going to be like an 80 by 80.
I see.
And they want to they can pay to upgrade it to 100 by 80.
Okay. Nice. And I mean that's like a plot. This this bigger home is like a sort of standard plot size in Accra.
Yeah, and then you can see, and there's so much green space around your home, so it's not like your houses are right on top of each other. So that's the space they can go and socialize and and just enjoy life. So I wanted.
Now y'all see this though, right? Everybody see all that out there now. Y'all see all that now. Look. See. I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, y'all. Oh my goodness, man. You gotta be a country boy. You gotta be a country boy or a country girl or a country person to want to enjoy something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're a city folk. I mean, if I mean, hey, if you tired of the city, then you know that yada understandable, feasible, feasible. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but country folk, 'cause look, they ain't got no pavement road, but look, I went to this spot down in South Georgia. I'm talking about South Georgia to this day. Hold on, y'all. To this day, these folks ain't got no pavement road. They probably do now. I ain't been down there in about 8, 9, 10 years though. But the last time I was down there, boy, them folks was in the 2000s. Shot them folks was still on dirt roads in the cornfield with a trailer, my nickel. Hey, stop playing with them folks. Them folks was still living back off anything, doing it big. Stop playing with them folks, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Real deal. Don't play. They're my nigga though. They're my people, man. Shout out Albany, Georgia, man. For real, down there in Cockwood. Bainbridge, you know what I mean? Hey, you know who it is. 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 Man, look at all that land, boy. Y'all folks wouldn't know what to do with all this shit, man. You'll be panicking every day because you ain't got no shit. You ain't got no horns on. You don't hear airplane. Y'all niggas lose your fucking mind. See, and imagine this is just, this is forest land in the Greenlands. Imagine the deserts. See, we're gonna be on here all day, bro. We finna fuck around and be live all day. We gotta put this understanding out there before you get your little passports and stuff. So you can understand this and what you're doing and this and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's an eminence. Yeah, that's how the hunter BCC shanda hala 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 shum you too, huh? Yeah.
To show you how we manage the waste and how we separate the water, things like that, because this is completely off grid. So we have boreholes. Like in this pocket, we have 2 boreholes drilled, and each we have the borehole that has a big poly tank at the borehole, and then we pump the water to each home's poly tank. So each home will have its own poly tank. Even if they're in a duplex, each one of them has their own. They're not sharing anything. And if we come around here, you see the poly tank, so, and for the people in the West, that's just a water tank. That's the brand. It's called poly tank. And then what we do for the waste treatment, we have a digester.
You ain't hear what he just said, though, did you? I don't think you really heard what he just said, though. Yeah, you can go run it back yourself. I ain't finna run it back because I come in. But he said to you peoples in the West.
A digester is similar to a septic tank in the West, but a digester is made of concrete, and then you put a bacteria that's a friendly bacteria you put in there. And then once the fecal matter goes into the digester, the friendly bacteria eats the bad bacteria and it converts it into a fertilizer. Same thing that, the soil does to fecal matter. So it converts it into something useful. So unlike in Accra, where you always see these trucks going to pump up the sewage matter and take it and dump it anywhere, we don't do that. You only have to service the digester, which is over here. You can see it here. So you only have to service this maybe every 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
And then you'll just have a fertilizer in there that you can pump out and use in the garden.
Wow.
So yes,
it's like very whole, circular.
So yeah, and that's what the whole sustainable movement is that you try and use everything.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to your fecal matter, of course, you have what we call.
Check it out.
Syllables with pen and pencil where your balls at. I don't need your opinion or recognition. I'm still the best to deal with, period. End of sentence. Y'all thinking that I changed and wanna leave me alone. Cause I'm all about money and raising my daughter all on my own. Fuck y'all, it is what it is. Got no squares in my circle, you can miss me with that bullshit. I'ma get it like the OGs told me. I'ma get it on my lonely, never depend on the homies. Some of them will show they phony once the money gets involved. Now they thinking that I changed, but that wasn't me at all. No, that was y'all, please don't get it misconstrued. And I'm 100 for wake up, give no fucks is my attitude. I'm out here with my nigga Illa, getting it in. Escaping I ghetto dreams with a pad and a pen. I'm gonna take these problems and all this trouble. Buy a big house on the hill, get the fuck up out of here. For real, for real, for real. I'll be living these days. Searching for love, but you can see me living in peace. Got me balancing out my life to get harmony in the streets. And God's will is what I've been searching for all along. Baby mamas on drama, my kids never at home. And these tears drip from my eye cause I'm pissed and I feel alone. What I would do to get him, you feel me, I get it all. I'm in these streets, hustling, grinding it every day. Wondering day to day how to get it another way. But like Luke paid, now I can say hip hop and save me. Showing God the level for these devils to hit me. Ain't a thug, but I can get gangster for sure. Mob around through your city with pistols and blow drugs. So hold up, don't mix me with that fucking rap shit. You get clapped quick and wrapped up in the body bag, bitch. This Max spit, some shit that make you wanna think twice. Cause Lord knows when I'm in the shot, they see me rolling with price. So, hey, yeah, we gon' take these problems and all this trouble. Buy a big house on the hill, get the fuck up out of here. This is exclusive, Illa, and unique, in the CO, baby, and we gone.
Catch us later, man. We'll be back. We got some more shit to talk about in the next 45 minutes to an hour. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come again. And we out like we just smoking in the wind. GIENT. Ooh.